Hey guys, welcome back to Sound of Drop Fall into Poison. I believe I may have gotten a bad ending when I left off, but we woke up, so I don't know. But it really just seemed to have all the makings of a bad ending. Okay. When I come to, I'm still gazing into the cylindrical tank, vacantly thinking nothing other than, I wonder if something's in there. I just stare into that tank. I have neither the urge to call out nor the desire to walk away, merely the sensation that my consciousness alone is floating along the rippling sea. Why on earth am I here anyway? What have I come here to do? Whether I can't remember or there was just no reason from the beginning. Oh hey. The jellyfish are pretty, especially this jellyfish. Its color is so bright. The voice that starts talking right in front of me catches my attention for some reason. I feel like I've heard it before somewhere. Well, who is it? I'm unable to remember clearly, seeing only a wavering face that won't come into focus. Uh-oh. I'm a jellyfish now? It's kind of weird. You get stung, and you're poisoned, and you die, but you do get turned into a jellyfish. That was one of the urban legends, I think. But then it seems like it erases everyone's memory, which is interesting. So why wasn't the memory of the sister erased? Like, why can our main character still remember her? Anyway. Oh, wait, well, thanks for answering my question. I guess they do remember, huh? Anyway, Mayu, where'd she go? Mayu. That girl, she talked like she was looking for someone. Poor thing. If she's lost someone here, she probably won't find them. Oh, so this is only like minutes? Maybe 30 minutes to an hour afterwards? So she got turned into a jellyfish really quick. Sorry, my talking. It's like getting in the way of the story. Wait a second. Where's this to begin with? Swaying, swaying, softly, softly. Drip, drop, the sound of drops resonating all around me. Gradually ceasing to care, my consciousness melts into the water. My form. I guess that's the bad end name. Yeah, okay. Good one. Good start. Hopefully it takes me to the main menu. Yeah, okay, cool. So let me see my ending list then. Oh, right here. So what happens if I click it? Nothing? It just says I got one. So I missed one already. I missed a bad end. Back to title screen. Okay. Well, I know I can load over this then, so let me pick the other option. Okay, I picked that one. No, I can't think of anything. I'm becoming panicked. If I don't calm down, with my thoughts swirling around so frantically, I'm getting even more confused. It's a vicious cycle. My sandals are getting dirty. It isn't the first thing that occurs to me, but regardless, it's my only clear thought. The puddles of water are gradually drawing closer, and I can't feel anything from the strange jellyfish. I feel my heartbeat speed up as my chest starts to hurt from nervousness. Oh, they're getting closer! At this point, I have to run through without worrying about my sandals. Though they are sandals, the soles are strong. As long as the jellyfish don't jump, I probably won't get stung. Little by little, the safe spots are disappearing. I tightly pull my legs together, which makes me stagger. I let out a small scream and straighten up a bit. With nothing behind me to lean against, I'm just about cornered. I wonder if I'll die of jellyfish poison. Rocked by waves of blended nervousness and fear, I carelessly entertain that line of thinking. The meter gauging my fear must be in full tilt, I think with cool self-deprecation. You, from earlier. Huh? Oh, it's Eric, or Ray, or Roger. I don't remember his name. The sudden yell confuses me. Upon looking in the direction of the voice, I see that the door has been thrown open and a man is standing there. Shoot! Why are your feet exposed? It can't be helped. That is definitely Hiyoshi. The man we had called names is now gently removing his shoes and tossing them over to me. My mind races as I catch them. They are thick-soled boots. Kenji. I was way off. Put those on and make your way over here. All of the jellyfish floating there have deadly poison. Be careful. I take off my sandals and put my feet into his boots just as he tells me to. The size doesn't fit at all, and they are way too big, but not so big that I can't walk in them. I cautiously take a step and, confirming it's all right, take my second, then third steps towards him with my sandals in one hand. Thank you very much. You can thank me later. For now, don't look around. Just come toward me. I know my breathing is increasingly rough, and I get a little embarrassed. However, knowing some concessions will have to be made, I walk through the water and over the jellyfish. When I step on a jellyfish, I feel a squishing sensation through the shoes and shudder. There are shards of glass in the puddles, and that makes me want to thank Hiyoshi for being considerate enough to lend me such strong shoes. I can walk the remaining meter. Hiyoshi-sen seems fairly close. Adjusting my breathing, I carefully take the remaining 3 steps. There's no mistake. In my carelessness, I have overlooked a transparent jellyfish at my feet. Even though I can't see it, I can clearly feel it, and the baggy boots I am wearing throw off my balance. At this rate, I will end up on my butt. If I fall now, all of the help I have received will be for nothing. Watch out! However, my body is supported by some strength that pulls me back. Hiyoshi's right hand is grabbed onto my left wrist. It was a close one. Just like that, I had been pulled out of the room with the broken tanks. As soon as I was out of danger, Hiyoshi gave me a mighty pull and shut the fire door. What a good guy. I'm glad I wasn't mean to him earlier. This is in front of the souvenir stand. More importantly, why are you here? Hiyoshi steadies me against the wall in front of the souvenir stand. The terror from a moment ago hasn't escaped through the heavy, dark gray emergency door. Isn't this Manton Aquarium? Besides, before I met up with you, Hiyoshi, there was so much. Hiyoshi just stares at me in my flustered state. Alright, calm down, Mayu. A wry grin appears on Hiyoshi's face as he motions in front of the souvenir stand before sitting down. Today I have nothing but bad memories in relation to the floor, so I merely lean against the wall. The gacha machines are still there, but the whole lineup is new, and I don't know a single one of the products. End scene. Well then, have you calmed down a bit? Yes, thank you very much, Hiyoshi. Yeah, I'm glad, and you can call me by my first name. I don't really care about who's older and who's younger. They're all the same. Well, I guess I'll go for the middle one. What is it you know about this aquarium, Hiyoshi? Geez, I told you that you can call me by my given name. That wry grin appears again, but there's nothing I can do. I have some hesitation about actually calling an older guy by his given name, and I've only heard his first name once, so I don't really remember it. After that, Hiyoshi makes a serious face. I think of him as a lighthearted person, but as his mouth straightens, his face seems very focused. Well, it's fine. At any rate, there's only one thing I know. This is Manton Aquarium, but it is not Manton Aquarium. It's not Manton Aquarium? Something like that. I don't know the principle or the cause behind it, but this Manton Aquarium is on a distinct time axis from the one you and I visited earlier, Mayu. That's what I think. I can't think of it as anything else. A different time? Whether past or present, you could even call it a parallel world, Hiyoshi adds. I can't understand what he is saying, not in the least. How do you know this, Hiyoshi? That is, Hiyoshi mumbles and snorts. He looks my way and smiles bitterly. Mayu, didn't you meet any friends or acquaintances from long ago? Huh? On the contrary, you didn't see any staff or other customers, did you? His words seemed very enlightened. I couldn't think of a single thing. After all, I had just come from that experience firsthand. However, there was something that bothered me as well. Hiyoshi had said long ago. Marie, who hadn't changed since that day. But then why? I don't get it. That bit about long ago? Therefore, I rejected it. In doing so, I could affirm the fact that I had reunited with Murray. Is that so? It seems I said something a bit strange then. As he looks away and says this, I have no response for him. Staying like that for a moment, Hiyoshi-san says, By the way, and continues speaking. I think what caused the glass in the jellyfish tank to rupture was an expansion of gas from something within the tank. So the gas expanded and ruptured the tank from within? If we're thinking about the cause right, since there are no staff in the space-time distortion, it's not strange for the oxygen modulator here to break down. Then it wasn't the work of ghosts. To my murmuring, he had no answer. Even if we have to force ourselves, we should think positively, right? For us to have come here and there to be ghosts, it's not something I can take. Can we get back to our original time access or something like it? We can get back, definitely. Yoshi asserts decisively, without looking me in the eye. Once again, he starts the next topic with a quick, By the way, that girl that was with you, the one who seemed into the occult and stuff, what happened to her? You mean Himino? Yeah, Himino. Weren't you together? I inflate my cheeks without thinking about it. When he notices, I become embarrassed and look down. I rest my hands on my knees and moving them up and down, I say, I don't know. You're pretty easy to read, Mayu. Got into an argument, did you? It's nothing to do with you, Hiyoshi. Still, you do get that there's something foul about this aquarium, right? Mayu, you experienced that yourself. At his words, a pang of pain surges through my chest. That room with the rotten corpses, the sudden cracking of the tank at the jellyfish booth. When I think that the same accidents could happen to Himino, I instinctively leap up. Speaking honestly, I have no desire to see Himino's face, but knowing that the whole aquarium is dangerous, I can't calm down. What ifs? Imagining possibilities alone makes me want to cry. Wait a second, Mayu. You must be tired from all that's happened. Moving quicker than I do, Hiyoshi's hand holds me back. I'll go look for Himino for you. I'm more knowledgeable about this place. You wait here. As he says this, Hiyoshi gives a thumbs up. It was a mystery to me. We only just met today and had an inconsequential conversation, so I wondered why he had come to rescue me. He was even showing concern for Himino. He was supposedly a total stranger. So why... Without hearing my response, he starts walking away from where the jellyfish booth was. His face and profile made me feel very reassured. What is it again? Shoot. Was it menu that I clicked on? Yeah. Save. I'll delete this. Back to game. Please, Hiyoshi. Trusting in his masculine appearance, I bowed deeply. In reality, it was as Hiyoshi had said. I had very little stamina to begin with, and now fatigue was building up inside me. Deciding to stay standing up was good, as these heavy legs of mine were proof of. As for things with Himino, it would be best to talk them through later. If we talked them over in this tense state, we would probably just get into another argument. Hiyoshi might even serve as our mediator. As expected in this gloomy building, he didn't have to walk far before he disappeared. The sound of his gradually fading footsteps had also disappeared. The only thing I could hear nearby was my own breathing. That's why that high, roaring scream pierced right through my eardrums. Oh no, Kenji. It was a scream that seemed to have echoed through every corridor. No, in and out the whole building. It wasn't just someone shouting, but someone crying out as if splitting apart their throat. At the sense of a pending danger that voice bore, my own throat began to tighten. That scream. That voice wasn't merely familiar. It was the voice of Hiyoshi, who had been right in front of me just 1 minute earlier. After that single, loud scream, I could no longer hear his voice. Hiyoshi! I quickly stand up, running to the source of the scream. This place connects the tube tunnel booth and the souvenir shop. That's where I heard the voice coming from. I run toward the tunnel tank. Huh? Mayu, I told you to wait there for me. More importantly, that scream a minute ago. Did something happen? Hiyoshi is sitting at the entrance of the tunnel tank, not far from the aquarium entrance. At my question, he gives a wishy-washy reply of, "You were worried about me. I'm so happy." Nah, it's a somewhat embarrassing story, but it looked like there was a person floating inside that tank. Under the circumstances, it just surprised me. A person in the tank? Speaking of which, Himino mentioned something like that, but I'm glad. I thought you'd gotten caught up in some terrible situation like I had earlier. I was relieved from the bottom of my heart. Following that relief, I became aware of my own fear of being isolated again. Chuckling, Hiyoshi scratches his head. Say, Mayu. Oh, what? I never got to hear the rest of what he was going to say. Huh? It all took place in a matter of seconds, leaving me unable to make sense of what had happened. However, I gradually realized what was unfolding before my eyes. From Hiyoshi's neck up, I could see through the tank. I didn't understand what I was seeing. In other words, his head was no longer where it should have been. Having lost a piece of himself so valuable to the human body, he collapsed slowly on the spot. From there, he never moved again. Soaking up the blue lighting, his reddish-black blood spread across the floor. Ooh, that image. Thumbnail for sure. Points like that, I wish it had some Japanese voice acting because they are fantastic with screams. This time, it was my turn to split my vocal cords. Why? How had he gotten like this? What could have happened to have left him in this state? Hiyoshi's head tumbles along the ground and catches my eye. His eyes are wide, his pupils dilated. The grin I had seen hours earlier still spread across his face. There are marks at the nape of his neck as if his head had been bitten clean off. Hiyoshi! I intended to run and leave the dead Hiyoshi. Whatever left those bite marks was still nearby, but I couldn't do it. Oh. It hurts. The area below my knees had become pitch black. My boots? Mom! There is no pain, only the visualization of pain running through my mind. In spite of losing my legs, I can't actually feel the pain. Of course not. The body of mine has lost its legs. I'm watching it from a separate place. This subjective point of view would have been impossible while I was alive. My head was already just like Hiyoshi's, just rolling around on the floor. The cold temperature of my blood, that was the last thing I felt. Right before I lost consciousness, I saw its unbelievable true form through the wavy mist of my fading vision. With many fangs and a giant body, it was a fish. What? Please show decapitation 1. Oh, so there's multiple. So this is just a video of bad endings. Well, I'm glad it shows that one. So I can start up the next one with a good one. Like, I figured that the one I chose was going to be the bad end, so that's why I went for it. And then next episode, I can start from where the one I didn't choose, and that should be a continuation. I still regret not saving at the first red choices that I saw, because then I could go back and go do those, but no, I can't. Alright, so if you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe to see more videos. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it so much, and I hope to see you guys in the next one, or maybe not see you since I'm not using webcam, but hear you maybe? I don't know. Okay, bye.